Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 58 of Storytime Yoga, my friends. All right, let's get things rocking and rolling here, my friends. Oh, there we go. Welcome. Thanks for joining, friends. We're going to invite some friends on over here. Obadiah is here. We'll invite some other friends to join us in this wonderful Friday episode. Lots of friends there. All right, we've invited a bunch of friends to join us. Welcome, friends. It's warm here today. I'm going to put my hair up, friends. Today is episode 58 of Storytime Yoga, my friends. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. All right, today we are reading Franklin's Blanket. And this book is by Paulette Bourgeois. Let me pull that out a little bit so you can see it. There you go. And you know, I've been reminded of favorite blankies over the past few weeks in my home and with some friends. So this is very fitting that we're reading about Franklin's Blanket today, and we'll be learning some wonderful things about having blankies. And we're learning some wonderful lessons, friends, today. If you are watching live, please too, but hashtag live in the comments, hashtag busy kids. If you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay, hashtag busy kids. Michael says, hi, Melissa. Ave on vacation today. Yes, she is. She is with her dad today. She will be back here after class. So you will notice that we read mostly girly books on days that Avery's here because she picks the books on the days that she's here. You'll find that funny, Michael. All right, friends, we're going to invite some more people over here to join in today. Episode 58 of Storytime Yoga. And as always, friends, if you're watching on YouTube, you will find the links to purchase today's book in your comment section. You will also find the link to purchase today's Zyia activewear leggings. We are now sponsored by Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear. If you're watching on Facebook, I will be plopping those links into your comments right now. You should see them momentarily, excuse me, so that you can purchase the book and follow along with the replay at home, my friends. You can always find the replay on our Facebook page at Breathe With Mel or on our YouTube channel. Just search Breathe With Me Yoga on YouTube. Please do go to our Breathe With Me Yoga YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And there you go, my friends. There are those links. And here is the link to the activewear. So much to remember now. There it is, friends. I do invite you now to come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor and join me, friends, as we begin class. Let's see who else is here. Mariah has joined and says, hi, ma'am. Thank you. Enjoy class, Mariah. If this is your first time here, please do get your children. Everybody can join in. All right, sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Remembering that hero's pose is on the fronts of your legs with your bum sitting on your heels. All right, friends, we're going to ring the bells to begin class. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Good job, my friends. And we will get our fancy breathing ball going here, friends. All right, here's our breathing ball. And if you're just joining us for the first time, friends, as we breathe all of that air into our belly, we breathe out. We breathe in, and bring that ball out. And as we breathe out all of that air from our belly, we make our ball small. So sitting up nice and straight and tall, friends, breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. Good job, friends. Now remembering that we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth, whichever's comfortable. We're keeping our shoulders at that neutral position and not hunched up as we breathe. And remembering also, friends, if we don't have a ball at home, we can use our hands and breathe in and out with Miss Mel like this. Or we can picture a balloon in our belly. We can picture when we're breathing in that we're filling that balloon nice and big, and as we're breathing out, we're letting all of that air out. So we're going to do one more round, friends. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. All right, I'm going to move my blanket and my cushion to come forward and start our story. I invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, wherever you are. Do remember to comment, friends, if you are here, so that we can give you a shout out and say hello. All right, friends. We have invited some more friends over there. We're going to turn this banner off. Sometimes that banner is a little distracting while we are in class. Michael says, haha, that's totally her. That is totally Avery to pick all of the girly books when she is here. And Michael says, have a great class. Thank you, Michael. All right, Franklin's Blanket by Paulette Bourgeois. Make sure you can see that. Franklin could slide down a riverbank all by himself. He could count by twos and tie his shoes. He could even sleep alone as long as he had a good night story, a good night hug, a glass of water, a nightlight, and his blue blanket. There he is. Let's come in close so that you can see that. See, there's Franklin on his papa's lap, it looks like, with his blue blanket right there. All right, friends, it is nighttime where Franklin is, and there is the big old moon. So we are going to start off class with moon pose, friends. Let's see. I think we have a new comment over here. All right, friends, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we are going to stand with hands to heart center. And then we are going to take those hands like this, and we're going to put them up above our head, and we're just going to bend from our side into moon pose. Get a good stretch all the way up that side. You're going to feel that stretch from your armpit all the way down that side, right down to your hip, friends, sometimes even down your leg if you're really stiff. We're being a big curved moon here. Really bend over at that hip and curve your body. Good job, friends. Coming up, we're going to go to the other side. Curving over, becoming that moon, getting that good stretch from your armpit all the way down that side. You're going to feel that stretch, friends. All right, coming back up. Good job, my friends. All right, we do have another comment here. It just says, God bless you. All right, thank you. In the beginning, the blanket was big and soft and edged in satin. But with all the snuggling and cuddling, it now had holes in the middle and tatters along the edges. Every year, as Franklin got bigger, his blue blanket got smaller. Can we see that, friends? He's hanging, his blue blankie is getting hung on the washing line. His mommy is putting it up there. And it's getting all tattered, friends. And you know what I wanted to point out is what his mom is putting. Let's see if I can get nice and close. Clothes pegs. I don't know if you guys have seen those kinds of clothes pegs before. Those are the old-fashioned wooden ones. And they remind me of downward dog. We can be clothespins in downward dog. So come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I want you to be the clothespin pin that is holding up the magical blue blankie. So we're going to come down. And we're going to sit back on our heels first, and then we're going to come forward and put our hands down on the floor like this, almost like we're going to go into child's pose, but then we're going to come up to all fours. This tells us that this is where our hands and feet stay. We're going to tuck those toes, and we're going to come up into dog pose. Now, we're going to put our bum right fresh up in the air, but we're also going to be clothes pegs. You know how clothes pegs open and close? So I want you to walk those feet in, and then walk them out, back up into downward dog. And walk them in and walk them out. Bum straight up in the air, my friends. Walk those feet in and walk them out. We can be those clothes pegs that hang up that beautiful blue blankie that belongs to Franklin. All right, friends. Lori has joined us. Sorry, there's lots of comments here, friends. Adriana has joined us. Welcome, welcome. Franklin usually kept his blanket folded in his top drawer. One night, it wasn't there. Franklin searched around his room. He rummaged through his toy chest. He took everything out of his drawers and his books off the shelves, but he could not find his blue blanket anywhere. Oh my goodness. Look at this poor dude. He is standing at his toy chest and he is looking for his blue blankie. He cannot find it anywhere. So let's help Franklin find that blue blankie, friends. That's a hard one to say. Could you say blue blankie, blue blankie, blue blankie? It's a tongue twister. We're going to do a standing forward bend, friends. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep a flat back. So we're going to put a little bit of room in between our legs. We're going to stretch up, look up at the ceiling, get a good stretch across your chest and down your tummy. Feel that stretch. And then come down into forward bend. I'm keeping a flat back right here. I'm not going right down into ragdoll. I'm keeping a flat back because we're looking in that toy chest. Help Franklin look through that toy chest, friends. Do you see the blue blankie? I don't see the blue blankie in my toy chest. Has anyone at home found it? What do you think? All right, coming up, friends. He ran to tell his parents. Go back to bed, they said as soon as they saw him. But, said Franklin. No buts, said Franklin's father. You have had a good night story, a good night hug, 2 glasses of water, and I turned on your nightlight myself. But I can't find my blanket, said Franklin. Look at his funny nightlight. They're lightning bugs. That's a cute nightlight. All right, Franklin cannot find his blanket, and he is pleading with mommy and daddy right there. And Franklin is actually in warrior pose, pleading with mommy and daddy to find his blanket. We're just looking to see if anyone else has joined in. Please do comment and let us know that you're here if you're joining in. So we're going to go into warrior pose, my friends, and plead mommy and daddy to help find that blanket. So put lots of room in between your feet, friends, and I'm going to go that way first. So I'm going to point those toes that way, and I'm going to bring these toes in a little bit, all right? My arms are up, and I'm bending this knee right here because that's the way I'm looking, okay? Making sure that that knee is over top of that ankle, friends. Keeping this back leg nice and straight and strong. I'm in warrior pose, friends, and I am pleading mommy and daddy to help find my blanket. Please give me your best plead. Give mommy and daddy your best little pouty lip if they're there with you, friends. Remember, you can be up here or you can be way down here. You can go down as far as comfortable in this pose. All right, friends, we're going to come up, but we're going to keep our feet where they are, and we're just going to pivot our feet, turn them. So I'm going to turn those toes that way and bring these ones in a little bit. I'm going to bring my arms up, and I'm going to bend this knee, the opposite knee now, keeping this back leg nice and straight and strong. My arms are up, and I am saying, please help me, mommy and daddy, please. All right, good job, my friends. Good job, good job. John has joined us. Welcome, John. No comments over there. Okay. So Franklin and his parents hunted everywhere. Try to remember, said Franklin's mother. When did you last have it? Look at them hunting. They're in the kitchen. They are looking absolutely everywhere. I want you to look really closely at this picture, friends. Look really, really closely. Come right up to the screen and you look at this picture and tell me if you see Franklin's blanket anywhere in that kitchen. Okay? Look with your peepers. Look really closely, friends. All right, so we are going to come to our mat, blanket, or our piece of floor, and we are going to do some squats. All right, friends. Okay, coming down into a squat position. We are going to go from our squat because we're looking down here in the cupboard. All right, we're squatting down low. Now we look up in the high cupboard. Come all the way up, look in that cupboard, look down in the low cupboard again. Squat, holding that pose, keeping your balance in that squat, friends. All right, you can look over in this cupboard. Now come up top and look in this cupboard. Good, friends, and go this way now and come down and squat and look in this cupboard down here. All right, back up again, friends. Good job, my friends. Good squats. All right, friends, we are just going to invite a friend on there. Michael Brooks has joined us. Welcome, Michael. Okay. All right, friends. Franklin thought. In the morning, after a fight with Bear, Franklin had snuggled with the blanket until he felt better. In the afternoon, when thunder crashed and lightning flashed, Franklin had covered himself with the blanket until all was calm. He was sure that after the storm, he had put the blanket back where it belonged. When Franklin and his parents looked, the blanket wasn't there. Oh my goodness me. See poor Franklin right here? He is so scared of that thunder and lightning. He is underneath his blankie and he is sitting down in a forward bend. We are going to do a seated forward bend. Come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, and we're going to do it like turtle, okay? Like a turtle, like Franklin. So we're going to spread our legs. Instead of having them straight out like this, we're going to spread them, and we're going to bend those knees, okay? I want you to take your hands, put them down on the floor in front of you, and put them right underneath those knees. You see? Right underneath those knees, friends. And then I'm going to lean down into my forward bend. No hunched backs, friends, straight backs. So as far as you can lean with a straight back and those hands underneath those knees. This is seated forward bend or turtle tortoise pose because we are making a tortoise shell. Good job, my friends, getting a good stretch. You'll notice that Miss Mel is up a little higher than usual because the backs of my legs are tight. So if the backs of your legs are tight from sitting at your computer all week, you won't be able to go as low either, and that's okay. We listen to our bodies in yoga. We listen to what our body needs. All right, friends. We'll find it tomorrow, said Franklin's mother. I can't sleep without my blanket, said Franklin. I have an idea, said Franklin's father. He left the room and came back with an old yellow blanket. What's that? Asked Franklin. It was mine, said Franklin's father. Maybe it will make you feel better. Franklin tried to snuggle the old yellow blanket, but it wasn't the same. He missed his own blanket terribly, and it took Franklin a long, long time to fall asleep. The next morning, Franklin began a search for his blanket. He went to Bear's house first. He looked so glum that Bear asked, What's wrong, Franklin? Did your mother give you Brussels sprouts again? Worse, said Franklin. I can't find my blanket. It's not here, said Bear. Besides, my mother says big bears like me are too old for baby blankets. Maybe you don't need a blanket. Franklin knew that Bear always slept with his stuffed bunny. What about your bunny? Asked Franklin. Bunnies are different, said Bear. Oh my goodness. And look at what's in Bear's bedroom. I'm trying to show you. Look at all the neat things in Bear's bedroom. He's got some books. He's got a yo-yo. He's got his bunny on his bed right here, and he's got some airplanes hanging. So we are going to come and be airplanes, my friends. Tammy has joined. Glenn has joined. Welcome, welcome, friends. Come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. Coming down on your belly, my friends, we are going to be airplanes in Superman pose. So putting your arms straight out in front of you and your legs straight behind you with your toes pointing out. On the count of 3, we're going to lift our arms and our legs. 1, 2, 3, lift. And you can go like this and pretend that you're flying like an airplane. You can put those arms out to the side and fly. Legs are up, arms are up. The only thing on the mat is your belly and your hips. Good job, my friends, holding that, being that airplane. Pretend you're looking down and hearing Bear and Franklin have their discussion, pushing back up out of that pose. Good job, my friends. All right. Lori has joined. Vic has joined. Welcome, welcome. Next, he tried Fox's house. The blanket wasn't there either. Why don't we play? Asked Fox. No, said Franklin. I want to find my blanket. My father says worn-out blankets are no good to anybody, said Fox. Maybe you should get a new blanket. I did. I like my old blanket, said Franklin. All right, let's look what's in Fox's bedroom. He's got blocks that he wants to play with. He's got a lion, and he's got, funny, he's got mice everywhere. He's got a little mouse here. He's got a little mouse there and another one there. So we are going to come and do mouse pose, friends. Kalina has joined. Welcome, Kalina. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we're going to sit in hero's pose first, friends. So we're on the fronts of our legs, and our bum is on our heels. And we're going to come down. You know, we can either have our arms beside us with our palms facing up, all right? And our forehead will go straight on the ground, or we can put our hands like this, okay? And put our forehead on our hands. So I'm going to come down like this and bring my forehead to the ground and my arms beside me so you can see. And then I have the option of doing this on my hands too. But what you really want is that forehead to be either on your hands or on the floor. I'm going to come up so I can talk to you, but you stay down. You want that forehead to be on your hands and or on the floor, and your bum sitting on your heels, friends. And as that forehead is there, I want you to think about when you can do this pose, friends. If you're having a frustrating time like Franklin is right now, looking for his blankie, and your thoughts are racing and you can't think straight and you don't know where to find something, this is a perfect pose, friends, because it will quiet your mind. It will quiet your mind enough that you will be able to think. You'll be able to think it out. All right. Then Franklin went to Beaver's house. The blanket wasn't there. Franklin looked so sad that Beaver said, "You can borrow my teddy until you find your blanket." "Thank you, Beaver," said Franklin, holding Teddy tightly. That night when Franklin went to bed, he had his father's yellow blanket and Beaver's teddy. But it wasn't the same as sleeping with his own blue blanket. All right, friends, now what is in Beaver's bedroom? You see Beaver's bedroom? He has the teddy bear that he lent to Franklin. He has some blocks here. He has a ladybug, and he has a big boat on the wall here. This is one of my favorite poses, friends. We are going to do boat pose. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we're going to spread our legs just like we did for warrior pose before. Again, I'm going to go this way first, so we're going to point those toes that way, bring these toes in a little bit. But instead of bending this knee, friends, we're going to keep it straight. So both legs are going to be straight. We are going to bring our hands up, and this time we're going to go into triangle pose. So we're going to sing "I'm a Little Teapot" quickly. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. The spout is the way I'm going to go, friends. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout, tip me over and pour me out. So all I'm doing is tipping right at my waist. I'm tipping, I'm bringing that hand down on this leg. And if this shoulder is back, I can put this arm up. Okay, friends? If not, my hand is going to stay on my waist there. So that front foot that I had pointed out, that's the way I tipped, right from my waist. I don't need to be touching the ground. I'm just going to touch my leg wherever it touches. You're going to get a big stretch down this top hip. All right, coming up, friends, I'm going to switch my feet. I'm going to point those toes that way and bring these toes in. I'm going to bring these arms up again. Again, this is my handle. This is my spout. All right, my spout is now on the other side. Tip me over and pour me out. Good job, friends. I don't need to reach the floor. I just need to put that hand on my leg where it is. I'm going to feel that stretch all down my hips. Good job, my friends. And if this shoulder is back, I can bring this arm up. If not, I'm going to keep it on my waist. And coming up. Good triangle pose. Good boats, my friend. Good boats. At breakfast, Franklin's father sniffed and pinched his nose. "Do you smell something odd?" he asked. "A sort of musty old sock smell." Franklin and his mother sniffed too. Then Franklin remembered. I think I know what smells, he said. Look, they're sitting having breakfast, having their little cereal of bugs and lettuce. Oh, goodness me. Franklin reached under his chair and pulled out his blue blanket. Plop! A handful of cold, slimy Brussels sprouts spilled out of the blanket and onto the floor. Ew, friends. His mother and father stared with amazement. Look, said Franklin, I found my blanket. I forgot I put it here. You forgot to eat your Brussels sprouts too, said Franklin's mother. Whoops, said Franklin, looking a little sheepish. Oh my goodness, I hope my friends at home don't do that with their Brussels sprouts. All right, friends, let's go sit on our chairs and see what's underneath our chairs. Our yoga chair, that is, not any other chair in the house. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, putting a little extra room in between your legs like this. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me. We're going to pretend that there's a chair behind us. I'm going to put my arms up and sit back in that chair. Now, you can be up here, you can be way down here, whatever's comfortable for you, friends. And we can pretend that we're sitting eating at the table. And I want you to reach under that chair. Is there anything under there? Is there a blanket under your chair too? I want you to tell me, friends, did you find a blanket? Or did you find old mushy food that you didn't like that you put under the chair too? I hope not. Maybe you found crumbs. Maybe you just made crumbs because your dinner or your lunch was so yummy that you ate it so quickly and it made crumbs. Do you think, friends? Sometimes that happens at my house, friends. All right. Old, cold Brussels sprouts sure do stink, said Franklin's father. All Brussels sprouts stink, said Franklin. Franklin's mother smiled. I used to hate cabbage, she said. Now that's a stinky vegetable. Asparagus, said Franklin's father. That's even stinkier than Brussels sprouts and cabbage mixed together. Broccoli, shouted Franklin. Then he stopped. He liked broccoli. It stinks, but I wouldn't hide broccoli, he said. That's good news, said his father. Franklin helped to tidy the mess. All right, look at that, friends, and look at this beautiful broccoli right here. I would not hide broccoli either. I love broccoli. So I want you to come to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, and we are going to be the broccoli. What does broccoli look like sometimes? So what do some of our little friends say when they see broccoli on their plates? They say trees, don't they? So we're going to be trees. So I want you to lift up one leg and get your balance. And you can tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, bringing that foot above or below your knee. Bringing your hands to heart center, get that balance. And then bringing your arms out. You can keep them like this a little bit if you want to. Be a big broccoli. Be a big broccoli. Good job, my friends. Tell me in the comments what you think about broccoli. Do you like broccoli? Do you dislike broccoli? What is your favorite vegetable? All right, switching feet, friends, getting your balance, lifting that leg. Tripoding here if you need to, if balance is an issue. Otherwise, we're going to bring that foot above or below our knee, bringing our hands to heart center, getting that balance. And I'm going to do big broccoli arms now. Be big broccoli branches. Good job, my friends. Good balancing. My friends have good balance at home today. All right. Then Franklin picked up his blanket. I don't care that you are old and full of holes, he said, but you sure do need a bath. So he's bringing it out to the big wash tub there outside. That night, before his goodnight story, his goodnight hug, and a glass of water, Franklin put his father's yellow blanket back where it belonged. He was glad he lived in a house where even old blankets had their special place. Goodness me, what a wonderful, wonderful book. That was Franklin's Blanket by Paulette Bourgeois. And you know what time it is now, friends? It is time to lay or sit in relaxation. So I invite you all, friends, if you're going to lay down with your arms beside you and your palms facing up, just like this. If you're going to sit in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, my friends, putting your hands in your lap with your palms facing up. Good job, my friends. Closing your eyes if you can. Where shall we sit today? I think today we will be on top of our favorite blankies. So you can pretend to be on Franklin's blue blankie, Or you can be on top of your own favorite soft, silky, satiny blankie. Whatever you like, you choose. Good job, my friends. Laying quietly, letting the blanket support you. If you're sitting, that's okay too. Let the blanket support you. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. If you're laying down, let those feet drop off to the side. If you're sitting, making sure that you really relax that bum into the floor. Let your shoulders drop. Let your feet go. Let any tension go that you might be holding. Check the muscles in your bum. Sometimes we hold that tight. Just let it all go. And as you can imagine, in Franklin's house, there's probably lots of flies buzzing around. They like flies. But you might also hear other sounds of the forest. You might hear sounds of Franklin's friends. The fox, the beaver. You might hear them around. You might hear bear as well. And as you let those sounds move away, as you listen to them and let them go, do the same with your thoughts. Let your thoughts fly in, acknowledge them, and let them buzz by. In fact, take all of those thoughts that you're thinking right now and just grab them out of your head with your hand and shove them underneath that blanket. Just put them under there and just pat them and say, you're okay there for a moment. There's nothing we need to think about or solve right now. We're just relaxing our body, falling deeper into the blankie. If you're yawning and you're tired, that's okay. Good job, my friends. And slowly and silently, I want you to repeat to yourself, I am healthy. I am a problem solver. I am calm. I am brave. Those are lots of I ams today, aren't they? There were so many lessons in our book today. Franklin was a problem solver in finding his blankie. He was calm when his blankie was missing, and he was brave when his blankie was missing. And I want you to think about what those things feel like, and always know deep inside your head and your heart the feelings of being calm and brave and a problem solver. But also knowing in your head that you have the choice. You always have the choice to be calm or not, to be brave or not, and to solve problems or not. It's your choice every day. And just like Franklin made the choice to be all of those things, so can you. And I want you to send that message out to everybody around you, brothers and sisters, moms and dads, neighbors, extended family, all the helpers out there. We all have the choice to be calm, brave, and a problem solver. And once you've sent those feelings out, I want you to bring them back inside your head and your heart, keeping them there. Good job, my friends. And when you're ready, friends, if you're laying down, roll to one side, bringing your knees into your chest, keeping your eyes closed, just laying there for a moment. If you're sitting down, keep your eyes closed, but start to wiggle those toes and those fingers. Start to wake up your body. And when you're ready, friends, come and join me on my mat. Coming up, sitting into crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Bringing your hands to heart center. Good job, my friends. Are we all there? With our hands to heart center. And we'll say namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Thank you so much for joining us today, friends, for episode 58 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Today, we have read Franklin's Blanket by Paulette Bourgeois. Don't forget, friends, if you'd like to order your own copy of that book, to watch the replay and follow along with your own copy, the links are all available for you there across Facebook and YouTube. Please do go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get notification when we go live, friends. Don't forget as well, if you loved these stripy leggings, look, I will stand up again. Look at these amazing stripy leggings. They are the purple of Breathe With Me Yoga, friends. If you love those stripy ombre leggings, friends, please do go to the Zyia link that is posted there as well and purchase those. All right, friends, have a wonderful weekend. It's been a lovely week with all of you, and we look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, friends. Sending love. Goodbye.